The 11th defense against narcissism is self-care. Hi, I'm Dan Cassenti. I'm a cognitive psychologist and novelist. I'm putting together this series on YouTube to help people understand concepts of narcissism to arm themselves against narcissistic abusive relationships. Self-care. Unfortunately, self-care is something that people in trauma bonds have largely lost touch with. And that's because the narcissist has put them in a place to think that anything that they do for themselves is selfish and wrong and bad. They'll be shamed for it. People don't want to be shamed, so they're not going to do the self-care things that we need to do to make things better for ourselves. I'm talking about things like taking a warm shower, going for a walk, getting away, and all these self-care things, they take time. So the narcissist is not gonna like that when their victims are taking time for themselves. That makes them, they're wasting time. The time should always be devoted to the narcissist's needs, didn't you know? So they're not going to take kindly to that. So sometimes, especially if you're mired in a narcissistic relationship where you're dependent on them for finances, you might not want to get kicked out of the house for doing something for yourself, but you gotta find some way to take care of yourself. Even if it's just singing a song or whistling, like something to bring some joy into your life. It's really hard to be in a trauma bond. I keep saying that over and over again, but it is. And especially this losing of self-care. It may have become a foreign concept to you. How do I even do that? I don't even know how to take care of myself because I've been taking care of this narcissist for so long and doing everything that they want that I don't even know what I need anymore. And if you're in that place, I feel really sorry for you, but not too sorry, because you're listening to this video right now. And so there's one thing I know for sure, is that you are doing something that's caring for yourself. You're doing that research that's getting you into a place where you're understanding what's happening to you. So keep running with this, keep doing things for yourself. It is not selfish to serve your own needs. It is ultimately what you want to do. And for those loved ones that you have, you put so much care and concern into them, and you're putting time and investment into them. Well, if you can care for them, you should really care for yourself, because eventually you're going to get so burned out from not caring for yourself that you can't even serve people who are in reciprocal love relationships with you. You start to drop them in favor of the narcissist. Isn't it a little selfish to stay in a trauma bond with a narcissist who's taking all your attention and taking it away from people that you used to be in contact with who do love you back? Are you neglecting them because they're making you stay in this trauma bond? So that's not to shame you. Again, that is the narcissist who's created that, and your friends and family who you might be neglecting have also fallen victim in some way, because the narcissist has taken you away from them, and it's their fault. They're accountable for it. They're responsible. That's not on you. But do recognize that you have such ability to care for other people. It's probably why you got into the trauma bond in the first place, because the narcissist targets empaths. So if you can care for other people, recognize you can care for yourself too, and you've got to, because if you get burned out, you're not caring for anybody else either, because you're wasted. It's hard. You can't get up and do things because everything is centered around this narcissist. Okay, well, I hope that helped. If it did, please hit like, please subscribe. Every time somebody does that, it helps the Google algorithms go, hey, this is working, let's get these videos out to more people. And I hope it helped you.